in a vast, sun-drenched desert where the sand whispers tales of old. Lived, a roadrunner named Rio. But Rio wasn't just any roadrunner. When he sang, the very air seemed to hold its breath. His voice, a melody of pure silver, could make the toughest cactus bloom and the fiercest hawk pause mid-flight. The townsfolk would gather from miles around, their hearts soaring on the notes of his lonely songs. Yet, in the grand stone palace overlooking the desert, lived a queen whose heart was as unyielding as the rock she sat upon. Music, no matter how beautiful, had never stirred her soul. The kingdom buzzed with excitement for the annual Sunstone Festival, a celebration of light and life. This year, the honor of performing for the queen fell upon the one creature whose voice was the talk of the entire desert. Rio. The announcement sent a wave of both pride and fear through him. Sing for the stone-faced queen, the one person in the entire kingdom immune to his gift. He felt a shiver of doubt, a cold whisper in the desert wind. Could his song truly reach a heart that seemed closed off from the world? The challenge loomed large, and Rio began to practice with a fervor he'd never known. He sang against the howling winds of sandstorms, his voice a fragile thread against the desert's roar. He sang under the scorching midday sun, his throat parched, his spirit tested. Doubt was a constant shadow. Was his voice good enough? Was his song powerful enough? One day, exhausted and disheartened, he stumbled upon an old desert tortoise named Kale, who was slowly tending to a single, resilient desert rose. Kale listened to Rio's worries with ancient patience. "Your voice is beautiful, little one," he rasped. "But a song isn't just notes. It's a story. It's a feeling. What story does your heart want to tell?" This simple question changed everything. Rio started to think not just about the melody, but the meaning behind it. He met a wise old owl who taught him that every song carries a memory, a piece of the past that connects us all. He learned from a family of desert foxes that love is the quiet harmony beneath all of life's noise. His song began to change, weaving in threads of love, memory, and the shared experiences of all desert creatures. It was no longer just his song. It was the desert's song. The day of the Sunstone Festival arrived. The courtyard was ablaze with color and light. Rio stepped onto the stage, his small heart pounding against his ribs. The queen sat on her throne, her expression as blank and imposing as ever. A hush fell over the crowd. Taking a deep breath, Rio closed his eyes and began to sing. But it wasn't one of his soaring, intricate melodies. Instead, a simple, gentle lullaby filled the air. It was a song of quiet comfort, of a mother's love, of a memory tucked away deep in the heart. It spoke of cool nights under a blanket of stars and the promise of a new dawn. The chattering crowd fell silent, completely mesmerized. The guards lowered their spears. For the first time, a stillness that was not born of fear, but of profound peace, settled over the kingdom. Then, a single, glistening tear traced a path down the queen's stoic cheek, and then another. The lullaby ended, but the silence lingered, thick with emotion. The queen slowly rose from her throne, her eyes fixed on the small roadrunner. "Thank you," she whispered, her voice, unheard for so long, cracking with feeling. That single tear was like the first drop of rain on a parched land. It marked the end of a long emotional drought and the beginning of a new era of compassion and understanding, all started by a little roadrunner's song. Thank you so much for watching this story. If you enjoyed Rio's journey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more tales from our animated world. See you next time.